A solo founder named Pierre-Eliott is currently generating $20,000 a month from a single AI app. He moved from initial concept to that revenue level in 90 days. He bypassed every traditional startup requirement. There was no co-founder to split equity with, no venture capital funding, and no engineering team to manage the development. His app, Gojiberry.ai, functions as a lead generation tool. He launched with a simple landing page and deployed automated AI agents to handle the heavy lifting of competitor research and lead scoring behind the scenes. This sequence shows the exact conversion path. He used those agents to identify 300 high-intent leads interacting with his competitors. Then he sent 50 targeted, curiosity-based direct messages while posting organic walkthroughs on YouTube and Reddit. Modern software success depends less on writing custom code and more on deploying automated agents to execute existing business workflows at scale. There are even lower-risk ways to enter the market. Gil Hildebrand built an AI podcast transcription tool called Subscriber and secured $20,000 in revenue before he ever developed the final software. He utilized no-code AI builders. These tools allow founders to generate functional software prototypes by using plain language descriptions to define the application logic instead of manual programming. Using that prototype, Gil pre-sold 50 lifetime deals to early users. These customers funded the development of a product that did not fully exist yet, providing immediate proof of market demand. Building software that no one is willing to buy is a far more common failure point than any technical limitation. Gil's approach ensures the audience exists before the work begins. Daniel Nguyen generates up to $30,000 a month by removing a major point of market friction. He offers a perpetual license, a one-time payment for lifetime ownership, instead of a typical recurring monthly subscription. Many users prefer a single $300 payment over a $20 monthly commitment they might eventually have to manage or cancel. This shift in pricing often leads to higher conversion rates for small, specific tools. A moment of wonder. Wesley saw even more extreme results. His AI headshot generator reached a peak revenue of nearly $900,000 in a single month. That level of success was the result of timing. He was one of the first people to enter the AI headshot category, capturing the initial wave of massive market interest before the space became crowded. Early market entry and frictionless purchasing models generate significant wealth, even when the underlying technology is relatively simple. While these founders built different products, their growth follows three specific, non-negotiable patterns. First, they prioritize execution speed. They launch functional, basic versions of their software in weeks rather than spending months on perfection. As this diagram shows, they solve one hyper-narrow, specific problem. Avoiding complex platforms makes products easy to explain, sell, and categorize. Finally, they select a single distribution channel and focus on dominating it deeply rather than trying to be everywhere. Predictable revenue in the AI space is the result of maintaining high speed, narrow specificity, and a focused distribution strategy. To follow this path, start by searching marketplaces like AppSumo or Product Hunt for AI tools that people are already dying. Read the reviews to find what users are complaining about. Those complaints are your product opportunities. Next, use AI coding tools to build a prototype for a single weekend. Your goal is to create a version that specifically addresses the frustrations you identified in the existing market. Validate the demand immediately. Set up a landing page and offer 50 discounted lifetime deals. If you cannot secure these 50 sales, the idea lacks sufficient market strength and should be abandoned. Choose one distribution channel that aligns with your strengths, video, writing, or outreach, and commit to posting or engaging on that platform every single day. Practical improvements on existing market demand generate revenue more reliably than attempts at pure innovation. The statistics for micro-software businesses are sobering. 70% of these ventures fail to generate even $1,000 a month, while only 1 to 2% reach the top revenue tiers. Success in that top 1% depends on the persistence to post content and perform outreach for months, often during the long periods when the product has no visible traction. A viable timeline requires roughly 3 weeks of research and validation, followed by 80 days of daily execution on your chosen distribution channel. The barrier to entry is lower than it has ever been. The only significant costs are your time and the willingness to release an imperfect product into the market. Speed and consistency are the primary advantages in the current software market. Tell me in the comments what AI product you would build if you had to launch it this weekend. Subscribe to ByteAI Labs for our next breakdown on how China is training massive AI models without using American hardware.